location. Okay, you just download it and then install. And also I have shared how to use this Cisco Packet Tracer, but I think this is the old version. This is how to install. Just follow the step, create icon and launch, but you have to log in to Cisco Education. Just register on using Gmail aja. You do not need to register and fill you just using the sign up with Google, login with Google. I want to download it, but I don't know I can. Maybe this is will be protecting. This is a packet, this is the location, and this is the information: menu bar, main toolbar, command toolbar, workspace. This is sudah more than 20 years I have. Sorry, 14 12 years. Forget sometimes. This is how to use the Cisco Packet Tracer. You just download it about 200 megabyte, 200. Download and install. This is the appearance of the Cisco Packet Tracer on Windows. Now I use the Windows because for Mac I have to download, and then after downloading, installing, I have to give permission for the folder location, because MacBook keep the folder from unknown application, similar with Android. Logical, and this is physical, maybe the logical, and there is some icon here: component, connection. This is a lot of router device, router device, the version of router. This is the same with the real Cisco router, so Cisco Packet Router is appropriate if you want to attend the certification, Cisco CCNA, Network Administrator, CCIP, Provider, and etc. This is how you just drop, for example, generic computer, very generic computer. And device, network device. Oh, there is a different version. Here, I have to make bigger. Oh, I have to click post, and then there is a lot of this PC. Where is the generic? I think this is the generic. Oh, why PC? This is drag in, simple ya, just drag, and then for example I have to PC, drag. Okay, you can how to edit the name ya. Where is the name? Okay, this is the first implementation PC. Where is, I want to rename this. Forget where is the double click, this is configuration. Oh, this is the name ya, PC0, and this is PC1. Oh, okay, let the name is default ya, PC1. And then I want to connect this PC using peer-to-peer ya, peer-to-peer. Oh, if I hold the mouse in PC1, there is information. PC0, there is information here, a MAC address. You see there is a MAC address. The interface was Ethernet. This is the MAC address. MAC address is the address from factory, usually 50% for device, 50% for manufacturer, usually static or DHCP or dynamic. Okay, for the training usually we use static because we have to setting the IP address with subnet mask. What is subnet? What is IP address? We can learn by doing. Okay, this is the connection. We just follow page 17 ya. If you already installed and open the module, you just open the add-link. Where is add-link? Forget where is the location. Session 1, I think in the materials. Sorry, in lab session. This is for installing the Cisco Packet Tracer for Windows, and this is the ebook here. Okay, we continue to connect these to PC just using this click, and then we choose appropriate connection, copper, fiber. We use the standard where is the Ethernet thread, copper, crossover, fiberbond, coaxial, octal, copper crossover. Oh, this is crossover copper straight through. We have to choice ya, straight through or crossover. Usually for peer-to-peer we use crossover ya. Oh, in this PC there is a USB 1.0 communication RS ya. And then fast Ethernet, we use fast Ethernet. What is the difference between crossover and straight? There is eight. Okay, crossover, straight cable. This is the formation of. This is crossover, and straight is the same. The left and the right, is the same cable ya, straight through. But for the crossover, you have to switch pin number 1 to 3, and then pin number 2 to 6 ya. It's more easier to straight cable because we just follow the same color for the pin, but there is a standard color for Ethernet. The standard is black orange, white orange, green white, blue, white blue, green. This is there is a standard. There is an information, but where some factory maybe do not allow the different color ya. Jadi agak unik. Ternyata warna itu bukan sekedar warna ya. There is some apa ya nyebutnya ya, penanda ya. Because for some PC, for example HP, if we use the straight only just the same color from to the right in the same pin, cannot be run, jadi nggak jalan walaupun straight beneran karena warnanya ngaco. Jadi kejadian di salah satu cabang proyek masang kabel jaringan straight, but the IT staff or the vendor memasangnya itu straight tapi warnanya ngaco, do not standard. And I come in the morning, there is a problem, some pieces cannot be access to application ya, nggak bisa ke internet, nggak bisa ke luar. Ternyata saya lihat di sini warnanya nggak standar. And then I call the vendor, and then they come, they bring bawa alat namanya tester ya, LAN tester. Dia membuktikan bahwa di LAN tester itu dudut nyala semua. It means that there is a connection for all pin and it's okay, straight. Karena ngotot, saya coba satu PC, saya pasang, saya tunjukin ke dia, and follow the standard color, and then I press the pin, and the order is using the standard color here, and we test the LAN tester. Okay, aneh, dan ternyata komputer itu hidup, networknya okay gitu kan. Sementara yang warnanya berbeda nggak bisa jalan walaupun di tester sampai network tester itu oke. So I say to the vendor, saya bisa aja memasang ada sekitar belasan PC Nah, tapi saya akan melaporkan vendor bahwa kerjaannya nggak standar gitu. Akhirnya dia takut gitu kan ya, karena saya membuktikan satu PC ketika straight yang warnanya nggak ngikutin standar nggak jalan, ketika saya ganti standar jalan. So they call his friend to recabling, pasang ulang kabel belasan PC itu dengan warna standar ya. Di sini Ethernet cable, the connection is RJ45 ya, RJ45 ini. Tapi yang sekarang now we do not usually in office building we do not use this RJ45 because what is called ya, cramping ya, cramping krem, dia bentuknya itu building. Nah seperti ini ya, jadi bentuknya sekarang udah wall gitu, jadi bentuknya udah satu paket, jadi di balik tembok gitu. Jadi nggak di luar tembok kita, jadi tang tojos gitu nyebutnya because we use tang like garpu ya, kayak garpu tangnya ditojos ya, tang tojos. Kalau yang the cepatnya using crimping tang ya, like this crimping, we insert the 8 cable following the standard color, and then we go to the inside here, and then we press to jepit ya, to fix the cable like this. This is for straight. Okay, for testing, I don't know what crossover, and I think we have to check ya, ada how to check, how to we don't set the IP address ya. Okay, this is a Windows, so for Windows we just using the IP config ya. Nah, this is this is the name and then IP address. This is MAC address. Where is the IP address? IP config. This is my IP address version 4 ya. There is 4 number. There is a meaning ya for this location, and there is a subnet mask. You see the subnet mask, usually this means that we only use the last number ya, 0, and this is must have to the same with the here ya. Jadi yang lain kalau mau connect ke sini, yang ini harus sama. Kalau berbeda berarti beda jaringan, nggak connect. So if you want to setting this PC interface, IP address, Oh, there is you see there is a error here. Because okay, we stop. For example, one. This is, for example, we want to the same network. The same network must be 192.168.100 or 100. It's just the same network. And the last is the network for this PC. This is the default subnet for class C, A, B, C. So this is the first. And then if you want to set to the second PC, we have to sorry, why there is a error. The same network means that the second PC should be at the same the network address. So we have to set the second PC I have to close. Fast Ethernet, and this is the same network. This is the network, and then we have to make the different ID. For example, 3. This is the default, and then where is the OK button? Okay, I think this. And then we run the simulation. What's the problem? This is this is 224 is the another method to describe run set run. I don't know why there is a problem here. 102 berapa ini? 103.24. kita lewatin, kita ikutin buku aja. Sepertinya ada terminal masuk ke Windowsnya ya, desktop, terminal. Oh ya, oke. Apa nggak jalan ini? Command prompt IP config. Selain bentuk seperti ini, itu kita bisa juga di sini dikasih garis miring. Kalau di masknya 3 berarti 8 kali 3, ini kan satu division, satu titik ini 8 bit ya. So if we want to use this upper as the network, so we put the bit of this range nya 8 by 3, so /24. you see if we, for the short ya, untuk sederhanaan nggak perlu ngetik ininya lagi, tinggal dikasih garis miring 24 gitu. Kita coba ping ke tetangganya tadi. Tiga. Saya tutup dulu ini, saya stop. Oke, connect ya. Jadi kalau saya posisi berada in PC 0 and I go to like here, and then I ping my peer, is peer to peer. The address is here, the IP address. Yeah, using ping 92.168.103, and there is information reply from. It means that the network is connecting from PC 0 to PC 1. Kenapa lama ini? Apa harus dirun? Oke, replay ya. And you see there is a centrang di sini ya. Okay, if you want to go to this terminal desktop, and you just choose command prompt run, and if you want to see the config, and this is the network address for the PC 1, and then if we want to check for PC 0, you can just ping 102. Nah, kenapa kok lama sekali responnya ini ya? Jadi ini untuk menggambarkan bagaimana menginstal installing the two PCs. Before installing, we can simulate using the Cisco packet tracer. You see there is a replay from PC 0 ya. Okay, we close here, and then we have finished the first lesson ya, installing peer-to-peer connection from PC 0 to PC 1. For your detailed information, actually you can analyze this is more ya, lebih dalam analisis sendiri. Ada config, sorry, tadi mana yang detailnya ya? Global setting, algorithm, physical, desktop, config. Oke, lupa saya tadi ada yang simulate the package ya. Apa ini ya, simulate ini ya? Real time. Oke, we continue. Bagaimana jika satu PC lagi mau terkoneksi? Ya tentu saja we cannot use just direct line here ya. So we need some other devices ya. Okay, this is peer-to-peer, and then we use we need one switch ya. Oh, this cuma kabel straight. Ini tadi udah ya, ternyata udah selesai tugas, beres. And then we continue to the topology lab number 2 ya. Using the wireless LAN ya. PC, router ke PC, switch ke switch. Nah, this is for the crossover ya. Jadi salah satu, tapi ini enggak semuanya, tergantung. Ada juga yang router ke PC ini bisa straight, tergantung settingannya ya. Some switch usually there is a straight condition ya. Tapi biasanya sih kalau zaman dulu itu switch must be PC to PC ya, it must be crossover. For device PC switch. Where is the diagram? PC 3. Oh, there is a switch here ya. Okay, we just learn again. Oh. Okay, this is the OSI model simulation ya, where every layer, the process in every layer. So 1 2 3. I think there's a, this is the data unit, Ethernet. This is if you want to detail in bit transfer. Okay, we mana stopnya nih ya? Stop. Oke, ini saya delete nya gimana ya? Oh, del aja ya. Oke, just del you. Oh, sorry. PC. We have 3 PCs, 3 PCs. So we need one switch. Hoop switch. There is two kind of hoop and switch. Okay, we use the switch. We just and then we because this is switch, so we need straight, straight one, straight. Oh, there is a lot of console ya. Oke, yang pertama aja reverse, and then we copper Ethernet here to this number 2 because number 1 is already okay, and then the last is in the Ethernet, and then number 3. So we have successfully installed the cabling. So we have to install this IP address. Oh, this is the same. If we change the into 10, it means that we use the class A. This is the class A. So class A is the large area network, that because there is ada 8x3 24 combination of bit here ya. Tapi kalau untuk 3 PC biasanya ya satu kelas C aja ya, kelas C. Walaupun kelas A bisa, cuma dia terlalu lambat nanti. To 5 mean that all of this bit is 1 ya. Jadi 1111 sebanyak 8 bit itu kalau di biner didesimalkan jadi 255 ya. Oke. PC number 2 192 misalnya 4 core. C number 3 5 for example ya. Okay, if I just click here the network automatically set the class C ya. This is there's another standard for the naming ya, naming untuk mempersingkat ya. Jadi biasanya bisa ditulis juga 192.168 terus 5 garis miring. Why we choose using this 255 because nanti ada materi subnetting. Subnetting is not following the standard subnet mask. Maybe we add 2 bit here, so maybe we can start 46. So we add this menambah masknya, jadi network itu lebih sedikit nanti jumlah PC-nya itu. But the default is 24, 8 bit tambah 8 bit tambah 8 bit, ini jadi 24 bit gitu. Kalau menulis begini paket 2 ini kan agak lambat ya, nggak praktis ya. Nah, ini lebih praktis ya, garis miring 24. Yang belakang ini maksudnya network addressnya itu yang ini. So if we choose different network, okay, we just test ya. For example, I want to go to there is an error here ya. Atau kalau kita pakai komen, ini tadi saya lupa ini berapa ya, 675 gitu ya, 675. Oke. Yang ini tadi 4 ya. Aduh, ini zoomnya ganggu. ID config ping 192.168. Kalau yang 104 nih harusnya replay. Yang ini ya, 104. Replay. Kemudian kalau kita coba tadi yang salah IP, berapa tadi, 675 ya, yang ini 92.168.675. ini kan beda networknya ya, sama yang 2 tadi. Yang ini sama yang ini nih. Kalau yang ini kan 104 ya. Yang ini 102 kan ya. Nah, di sini request timeout berarti yang ini enggak connect. Untuk membenarkannya berarti saya harus setting sesuai dengan alamat network yang bersamanya tadi ya, network addressnya di sini berarti 100. Nah, coba lagi, harus jalan nih, ganti 100. Oh, dia langsung berwarna gini ya. Kenapa lama ini? Apa harus di run dulu? Apa ini? Gini, set. Oh iya. Run aja dah. Kenapa ini? Oh iya. Constant delay apa? Oke, berhasil ya. 1 2. Tadinya timeout dengan IP dengan network yang berbeda, difference network. Coba saya pakai ganti ini. Ternyata tadi nggak bisa ya. L up yang merah key. Oke, we test. Command prompt ping 105. This is the same with the cabling. Oh, what? Oke, ini nerima. Kenapa silang di sini? broadcast characteristic of signaling broadcast. So we see there is a replay from jadi wireless itu mirip hub ya, tidak aman jika ternyata ya. Jadi satu nyusup ke dalam satu ini bisa bahaya gitu ya, bisa menyadap. WiFi itu lebih mudah dibanding kabel ya. Kalau kabel itu menyadap harus nyolok ke salah satu ini tadi ya, switch, nyolokin. Tapi kalau WiFi asal dapat di sekitar sini itu the intruder can access the network ya. Apalagi di inside, kalau naruhnya sembarangan, ini ada apa ya, tombol reset itu ya yang bahaya. And then there is a lot of default user and password for every product. Ada default user ID sama password defaultnya untuk setiap device ya. Okay, we have successfully testing to this is, I think for pinging to the PC2 it's already also replay ya. Okay, continue to access point. Continue to DHCP server, client server. Oh, DHCP server, DHCP. Ini adalah server yang untuk apa ya, gateway, gerbang. Jadi we have one server as a gateway to other network. Gateway, so usually this is okay, we just testing again. This is the more difficult. We have to prepare, this is the default gateway ya, gerbang ya. Jadi for example this is the LAN. Actually without DHCP server is every PC and laptop can connect each other ya. But for connecting to other LAN di different network address, we need some gateway, gerbang ya. Jadi harus lewat itu semua. Call it the DHCP server. Penjelasannya nggak ada di sini ya. The host apa ya sih kan? Nah, kita tanya di ini stopnya mana nih? Di HCP. This is a network automatically provide and assign IP. Oh, dia memberikan IP address secara otomatis ya. Jadi kita nggak perlu menyeting tiap-tiap komputer masuk sini, masuk ke PC, setting the IP address, so we just click dynamic ya, DHCP. DHCP Also this is DHCP. This is dynamic. So this is more simple. Oh, gateway-nya to this IP address. So we need one DHCP server. Dari server DHCP server ini service config. Wireless. DHCP server ini kabel. Waduh, ini 2. Wah, berarti ini kita harus ganti ulang ini ya. Nik ini kabel, laptopnya juga kabel, tapi ada 2 PC ini bukan DHCP gitu ya. Ini cara nge-setting DHCP servernya. Oke, we just go to DHCP server. Nah, ini standarnya beda lagi nih. Ntar settingan DHCP server, IP address, Oh ini ya, setting DHCP, tapi buatlah IP pada DHCP server. Jangan-jangan servernya beda nih. Interface-nya diisi IP address. Oh beda ini, salah ya, berarti harus DHCP server ya. Di soalnya dia pakai switch yang bukan, waduh ini harus ganti kabel semua ya. Oke, kita cepat fisik kan. Ethernet bukan ya? Mana ini kali ya? Tipin lagi. Sorry, ini DHCP ya, berarti yang kliennya kita anggap ini DHCP. Ini berarti ini saya hapus, saya ganti saya restart. Terus saya konfigurasinya Ethernet sudah DHCP. Oke. Ethernet DHCP. Ini Ethernet DHCP. It's already DHCP, but this is configuration. Global setting. This is static. IP sekian. Harusnya sama kan ya. Oh ini kelebihan mungkin ya, 3 aja mungkin ya. Starting from zero, jangan from 1 save. Oke, saya matikan and then run again. Zero. Saya cari yang seperti ini, kenapa nggak ada ya? Real time fire, ada successfulnya ini, kenapa di sini nggak ada ya? New. Ya, di HCP masih belum ada, masih salah ya. Nih kita coba switch. Harusnya ini IP nya bukan 0 ya. Oh, ini udah oke, udah bener nih, langsung dikasih IP address sesuai dengan kebutuhan, dimulai dari 1. Yang ini juga harusnya diberi oke 2. Ini udah bener nih kayaknya ya. Kalau saya ping ke satu harusnya replay. Kenapa suka hang ini ya, minta di oke. Harusnya replay. Replay ya. Oke, ini tampak di sebelah dari kanan ke kiri itu replay ya. So this is the dynamic IP from the HCP. So there is a server that give every PC that connect to the switch an IP with the range following this the HCP service 192.168.100 and from 1 to 3 4 sebanyak 11 maksimum ya. So if the PC there is 20 for example, some PC cannot be joined to the network because the limitation of the maximum number of users. So this is useful to manage the IP. We can avoid the IP conflict. Jadi kalau static kadang IP-nya itu sama. So if there is two PC or two laptop have the same IP address, here there will be conflict. So DHCP will avoid the conflict because the IP address is come from the server, DHCP server here. And the DHCP server also have IP address. We can config with the NIC, network interface card. This is the IP address of the server. So if we draw the diagram, we can where is the name, config. It says config PC 0. This is the IP. And then we also can set the PC2 1. We check again. Okay, here 101. Okay, and this is where is the name? Oh, we name it the DHCP server. Okay. This is the network that just we create using the DHCP server. Okay, we see there is there any another sample? Okay, we have successfully lab session of DHCP. Okay, we set this save, and then there is another addition here using the laptop. This is the same, and then we ensure by pinging, make sure that ping to another PC or laptop reply from. So this is the web server. There is a DNS server. There is three server. One server, two server 2, server 3, and then this is the client or user. EC1. This is the IP address. You see, if you see there is a SAM network here 192.168.1. What is a switch? Switch IP address, there is a virtualan. This is a DNS domain name. DNS domain name system. server, DNS server, converting IP into the name ya. Oh, we can service the HTTP. Oh, we can create the coding here ya, simple HTML to check the HTML can be accessed or not ya. And then the DNS is converting the HTTP into the name ya. For example, Nusa Putra JD. And then we can open in the browser to check whether the the web server is run or not ya, like this. But I hope you have installed Cisco Packet Tracer ya, before we continue to more advanced lab ya. So I just reminder that you can choose whether using this installation, or I hope you can download from this is more faster ya, or because someone has shared the code, because this in here I try to download 200 megabyte is 2 hour 3 hour, and then sometimes putus ya, breakdown, and then we download again. This is not reliable for downloading, so you can choose this by downloading the Cisco packet. This is from GitHub ya. I have download in my laptop using Windows ya. And then you can also practicing the packet tracer using this ebook. Actually this is share from forget the source ya. I don't know how to download this ya, because there is printing on the embedding ya. And there is no download or share or copy the link. I don't know. This is the web server, and then some another method. This is the file transfer protocol ya, FTP. MIT network and courseware. There is another source ya, maybe I can search.
lengkap, lu tinggal ya nyusunnya itu.
There is online for testing the basic of transfer TCP/IP. So where is the location? I have closed the web, so I search again. NetSim. Okay, NetSim. Erin. Erin.io. Double N. Network simulator. This is similar with the packet tracer, but this is online, so there is some limitation. We cannot easily moving. This is only just learning. You can register or just log in if I have already join or sign up. This is just a playing. There's getting started, pinging, routing, modem. This is how IP spoofing, stealing packet. This is more hacking, denial of service, distributed denial of service, mob attack, trace route. We already discussed this trace route, and then what is the censorship, man in the middle attack. Getting started. Okay, pinging. We go to pinging. Send destination. So for the hacking, maybe we have to understand this mechanism. There is packets, protocol, transfer layer, ECMP, for objective. So to complete this level, you must send 4 more ACMP requests from Alice to Google. This is the Alice to Google. To Google. Process it by clicking plus to add new packet. Remember to fill in the transport layer header, proto header field. Ini istilah-istilah that we have to understand. Since we practicing for send more HMP echo request, packet tracer, and draw the diagram, usually using the name. The standard network diagram is kind of device, connector, IP address, and also the name, and the name of the PC. Separate IP address is the standard, and then you can file save as. Packet tracer is the file that you can open. DHCP download, and then I will share this file for how to practicing here, how to print. This is the printing. Print to file. This is the image, download. The DHCP. This is the link for creating the network diagram, usually for thesis, dissertation, or in the project. Okay, I have tested this application. It's good, and for more detail, usually subnetting, it is more advanced. We can discuss later, some ebook or some, maybe here in this reference we can go to subnetting. Subnetting. Router router configuration, and etc. We will discuss using this control, using the terminal, how to create the host name, setting the telnet, etc. This is very more advanced, because we have to understand the basic concept about the routing. So far we have understand the IP address, OSI layer, TCP IP layer, and the hardware software for a simple network. And also we create the lab session for peer-to-peer between two PC, and also using the 3 PC, using the switch, using the wireless using wireless network with the, what the name is, I forget the name. Access point, and then finally we create the DHCP server to make automatic IP address for the client. So we do not need again to set the IP, because the IP has automatically installed, like Wi-Fi in our office and etc. We do not need to set the IP address for our laptop to join the Wi-Fi, because there is a DHCP usually inside the router create the DHCP IP for the client. Okay, maybe I will stop the session because I think you have to test again installing the packet tracer before we continue to go to the subnetting, installing the router and another facilities, especially the web server how to test web server using the simple HTML inside the packet tracer. Okay everyone, thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.